What's up guys, Fortexfiend here, welcome back again to the channel, and in this video for SD Gundam Eternal, we're going to be taking a look at the news as they've announced some really cool things that are going to be coming out very soon, one of which is actually coming out in a couple of days from now, which is essentially a revamped version of an event that we're already familiar with. So I can't wait to talk about that, but first, you guys know the drill. If you enjoy what you see on the channel, there's that subscribe button, that notification bell, like or dislike, and comment down below if you've already logged in and taken a look at the news and what you guys think so far. Alright, so the first one that I want to talk about is going to be this Grand Offensive Volume 1. So what this is a revamped version of our map event. So what likely happened is, what I'm speculating is, they probably got some feedback about the map event, and then with that feedback, they implemented these changes, or at least took some ideas or some suggestions from the community and likely implemented it. And we're going to be getting essentially this revamped map event now called Grand Offensive Volume 1, which is going to be dropping on December 8th. 12 JST. So for us in the Western time zone, that is going to be on Sunday, December 7th at 7 p.m. Pacific. So for those of you that are wondering on your time zones, it's kind of formulated that way. But for me, for example, it's going to be coming out this Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific. And I do hope to stream it for you guys too on Twitch and YouTube. So this new feature, you're going to now have a squad mate character and a squad mate unit that's going to be joining you during this event. So essentially, whatever the theme is, for example, the theme for this one is going to be seed related. They're going to have a pilot and a unit that's going to be essentially be helping you out throughout the event. And then after the event, you can actually acquire your squad mates while keeping their upgraded stats from the event. So the way that I'm seeing this is that as you go through like these different zones within Grand Offensive Volume 1, your squad mates and whoever is helping you out are going to start to increase in stats, get better, and then towards the end, you get to recruit them, which I think is really cool. And they pretty much, solidify it here. In this event, traverse different zones with your squad mates and attempt to defeat a powerful enemy. Waiting at the end, this event requires PP points to be challenged. And as you can see right here, these are the rewards that we can get. We get access to a free SSR unit, a free SSR attacker pilot. I'm not going to attempt to say that because I haven't seen Seed, but that's what we're getting. And then afterwards, an SSR supporter warship. I can probably say that one correctly. Flay Ulster and Archangel. So we're going to be getting that. So we get 3 different rewards, which is really cool for this revamped version of the map event. Let's see what else that they say here. So right over here, we have a little bit of a teaser for the attacker pilot. We have increased damage dealt and coordinator. Also has a chance step increase and increased melee. So we're getting ourselves another attacker pilot, which is awesome. We're also going to be getting the dual Gundam Assault Shroud, which is an attacker type unit. And those are going to be its weapons that it's going to have. And then afterwards, we get Flay Ulster with the lightning fast tag. So if you're lacking a lightning fast ship, or you haven't pulled one of the ones that are of the UR rarity, this is essentially an alternative that you can use. So this is really cool. And right over here, it also tells you about the restrictions and boosts that will affect which units that you bring to combat. So you got Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, Mobile Suit Gundam, One-Shot Killer, and Lightning Fast. So you guys can prepare ahead of time, as this event is going to be coming out within 2 days from now, which I think is really cool that they are revamping and improving our current events. And overall, just the current experience of the game is getting better and better with these improvements. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is going to be the December 2025 update. There's some things that I want to point out here that I think are really important. So right over here, we're going to be getting a roadmap reveal live stream. So they're going to be doing a live stream scheduled to start late in December. So I'm thinking maybe after Christmas time, before New Year's. This time we'll be sharing details about our main stage and story roadmap and the year-end campaign and all the future plans that they have for SD Gundam. So we're hoping to hear maybe some sort of like, I don't know, an Endless Waltz news or something Christmas related would be really cool. Maybe some nice diamond bundles for those of us that have been wanting to spend but are kind of like iffy about the prices. Maybe we can have some cool deals or something like that. But I'm definitely excited for that. If it's not too early in the morning for me, I'll think about live streaming it, like actually live reacting and everything. So I'm hoping to see something like that, and I'm hoping to prepare for it. And then afterwards, again, we got the Grand Offensive 1, which we just talked about. And then another piece of information is going to be the SSP Conversion for unit upgrades. So they did talk about this a little bit on the last live stream, but now we have even more details right over here. So this is going to be a feature for upgrading units which have already undergone SP conversion. SSP conversion can be performed by the SSP conversion chip on a unit, and it has to have undergone SP conversion, reached level 100, and is at max limit brick. So essentially, this is going to be benefiting your SSRs and below. This doesn't have any impact on your URs. It is for SSRs and below. So when you perform that, it makes the unit possible to retrofit them and unlock their custom cores. So retrofit increases essentially the unit's stats. You also, when reaching a specific level, it'll also make the custom cores available. And a unit's retrofit level can be upgraded by consuming unit upgrade data. So we can already farm those. So right now, for those of us especially that have been playing for quite some time now, we probably have a lot of these stocks. Start saving these. So then that way, when this feature does come out, and you have nothing else to spend it on, this is going to be a perfect way to spend your SSP, your unit upgrade data, for this feature. And then afterwards, they do talk about custom cores. So these cores will have different effects. Some will make existing weapons stronger, while others will let a unit acquire like a map attack, for example, or even turn an existing weapon into an SSP weapon. It'll also, improve movement, add new terrain capabilities, or more. So this is a great way to essentially use those lower rarities and incentivize you even further, because as we've seen, as we've been getting more stages, specifically like Eternal Road, we now have specific tags you got to use, specific series. This incentivizes players even more to build those, and then afterwards, once you've already SP converted them, you can use these SSP conversion and then get into the retrofit and then get into the custom cores. Now, I'm thinking that these materials are going to be scarce to begin with, but later down the line, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing more ways of earning these. I mean, they already kind of did that with the SP conversion for pilots. They've been giving them out in different ways, so then that way we don't feel like we are very limited on those. And I'm pretty sure for these, once they've been out for like a few months or so, we're going to be seeing more and more. But again, this is a great feature because for those of us that don't pull a lot, or we're only pulling for specific banners, this gives us a way to use those free units or those lesser units, a way to make them stronger, make them a little bit more competitive, and that way we'll be able to take them to the harder stages or the end game stages. But let me know what you guys think down below of all the information that they've talked about in the notices right over here that's brand new. Let me know what you guys think. What are you guys excited for? And also, do you guys think they're going to be bringing back Strike Freedom as a returning limited UR? Because we know that since this revamp map event is going to be seed related, do you think they might have a chance of bringing it back? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned for the next video and stay blessed, everybody.